How did I get into this ministry? How did God put me here? Well, if I was blaming anyone, I would blame my wife because I'm not from here. I didn't grow up here. I didn't know what a Coca-Cola was.
He came to me and he said, "What do you think if I did this job?" And I remember feeling a little bit of panic. He left a county job that had full benefits, full medical, and said, "Okay, God, if this is what you want, this is what I'm going to do." And after the initial panic, I just looked at Aaron and I said, "If this is what you think God is leading you to, then I don't think we stand in God's way." I said, "I'm a little scared because that represents a lot of financial uncertainty, but I'm not so scared that I'm willing to not do it." So then when we made the decision to go ahead and pursue it.
That's where it seemed very clear that God wanted me to serve specifically. And every day that I am here and every day that we are, raising support, God makes it very clear that He is in charge and that I am not. And I take great comfort in that because I hadn't been doing it too well on my own. I did not grow up, knowing the Lord. And so I'm just amazed at His graciousness to us, His kindness to us, His provision. Yeah, it's nothing like I expected, I can tell you that. But it's far more than I ever dreamed or ever hoped. So
I think one of the scariest things for us wasn't even so much being called. The scariest aspect, I think, for us was the pushback that we got from people that we weren't expecting. I have several people that are dear to me because of my life and my business who are not believers. And those people stepped up to the plate. The people we thought that were going to back us were like, "Whoa, what did you guys do?" And then we had this whole group of non-believers that rallied behind us and said, "Hey, we're here for you and we'll help you." That was a hard part of it for us to overcome.
yeah, so health concerns. When I was 18 years old, I was diagnosed with a blood disorder. And I have been on Coumadin since then. It has drastically changed my life since then. Everything that it does creates a good amount of fatigue that it has, and it also creates a good amount of pain. It's located in my right leg, and I am concerned that God would sustain me in doing that, because this is a physically demanding ministry, and that I wish to serve Him as long as He will allow. I would ask for prayer that God would give me that strength.
I went to the doctor. They think I have a small tear. Nothing that anybody would do surgery on yet. But, again, that whole thing is when you're working in the kitchen, you're cooking for 300 people. You've got to use your arms and your legs, to do the job. And so I've had to learn that I can't lift a pickle bucket like I used to anymore. I've had to learn that I can't carry a 30-pound bag of flour. And I think that's where Aaron is as well. So we do have some physical things. It's kind of funny that his is a leg and mine's an arm. So God has made it so we can help compensate.
That's true.
But yeah, that is the concern. I mean, my mom did it till she was 70. But I think, the last 3 or 4 years she had to do more sitting down in between and directing things. But I think Aaron and I would say that we would love to do it till we were 70, but that will require God,
as the Lord wills,
miraculously to, help us.
Our desire is to serve Him, and I just pray that He would sustain us physically to do so.